So it's time for us to start our video diaries again. In really good news, Millie has finally had her first proper season. Good girl, Kira. Yes, hi sausage. Good girl. Without the need for any kind of medical intervention. So obviously we had it last time where she was put on a hormone-based treatment to see if it would trigger a season, because we suspected that her seasons were being suppressed by Bella. Obviously that has proven to be true, because Bella obviously was neutered last year after she had her litter, and now Millie has come into her first full season all by herself. So she started her season at the very tail end of February, start of March. Seems to have had a little bit of a split season. She was smelling very interesting to Zeus very early on in the season, in the first sort of week, and then sort of stopped, and then again last week he was on it again, and she picked up on the bleeding again as well. So it sounds like she's had a split season, which isn't unusual. Bella's had them, Toki's had them. It does happen, especially quite often for the first season as well. They can be a little bit higgledy-piggledy, as it were. So we just have to wait now to see, well, yeah, if she's pregnant or not. So about 4 weeks we'll have an ultrasound and we'll take it from there. I'm hoping, as I have done with the other girls, I'll be able to tell behaviour wise as well. But the thing with Millie is Millie's quite a quiet dog anyway in herself, so it's a little bit different with Bella. It was very obvious when she was pregnant, because her whole demeanour changed quite a lot. So we'll see if Millie gives us any behavioural signs or not. I'm sure she will. The only downside is, but it's a pretty big downside, is the timing could not be worse. If she is pregnant, she will be due smack bang when I am supposed to be moving house. So the rental contract is up on the house that we live in at the moment, and I'm buying my first new house by myself, which is very exciting. But yes, so we've just got to wait and see what happens. I'm hoping to get the keys to my new place beforehand, as the sale's been in progress for a little while now and there's no chain. So hopefully we'll be able to get it and get settled before then. Unfortunately, obviously doesn't have anywhere near as much space as where we are now, but we'll make it work. We always do. And yeah, we'll just see how things go. But it's very exciting. And for those of you wondering why, well, if it's that much of a time issue, why didn't you just leave it this year? And that is because Millie will be 6 at the end of this year, and that is very late for having a first litter. And as dogs get older, having a first litter, the risks increase pretty dramatically, and I wouldn't want to put her through that. So this is kind of last chance really. If she didn't get pregnant or she didn't have a season, she'd be getting neutered, because I don't want her having a first litter past 6 years old. It's just not a risk I'd want to take with my dogs. You know, they're my family and my pets first, and their health and well-being is far more important. So we just have to wait and see really. But fingers crossed and toes crossed and everything crossed, and we'll see how we get on.